How y'all tuning in after the fact? My name's Adam. Welcome to the gathering. Good to have you with us. Waiting for my gatherers to show up tonight live. Come on, hang. Yeah. Good to see you all. If you should ever break me, do you hear a crazy sound in the background? That's my air conditioner, and I forgot to turn it off today. That fits right in with the day I'm having today. Promise not to move? I'll be right back. Okay. Here. Look after my guitar. Make sure no one swipes it. Did I lose y'all? Yep. Certainly sounds better. It ain't gonna feel better over here, but that's okay. It'll feel better to sound better, actually. Let's try this again, huh? And if you should ever break me, and if you should ever make me change my mind, I hope you don't mistake me for anything but a cowardly lion. 'Cause I just can't fight anymore. Falling is hard. It's hard like a stone. And if I follow blind to your door, I hope it lies at the end of the yellow brick road. Come on. And I have walked a good mile, and my sneakers, oh, my sneakers have been wearing out. And I know that there's room for two here, but will there always be, will there always be, oh, room for doubt? 'Cause I just can't fight anymore. Falling is hard. It's hard like a stone. And if I follow blind to your door, I hope it dies at the end of the yellow brick road. And eastward there only is evil minds, and westward there's just wickedness to be found. And I know you can handle my heart and my brain, but is my courage born again tame? Cause I just can't fight. And boy, falling is hard. It's hard like a stone. And if I follow blind to your door, no, I won't be lies at the end of the yellow brick road. I said I won't be lies at the end of the yellow brick road. I hope it lies at the end of the yellow brick road. Hi. Man, I'll tell you what, it's nice to be with you all tonight. Hold on a second. So now, the fan on the other side of the door is shaking the door and banging. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? I can hear it. Hold on 1 second. Don't go nowhere. All right. Oh, God. Okay, I'm better. Did I see my buddy Alice Paul is on hanging out? For those of you, that makes me super happy, brother. Thanks for visiting. For those of you who don't know Ellis, you should. He's one of my favorite songwriters and a long time close friend. We've written songs together, and we have shared many roads together. And he does live stream concerts too. Ellis, will you please let them know? Give them a link to where you're playing, where they can find you tonight, and you gatherers. I know you know all about Ellis Paul too. You regulars here, make sure to share his websites and all the cool stuff that he's doing. That would make me happy. Thanks. Yeah, it's been a tough day for me, but you know what? No matter how tough the day is, it always makes me feel better when I get to start playing for you all. So thank you for that. Can't stay or you can run. Oh, look at that. My other friend Will Evans is hanging out here. He's live streaming tonight too at 8 o'clock. Will, make sure to share your link, okay? Our shit ends early, man. We need stuff to do when we finish up here. can stay or you can run. Either way, you got miles to go. I can hear you crying, but you know you don't have to worry about it now. I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna fight the fight, yeah, yeah. And you say you wonder why, but you already know. Come on. Dear Miss Hallelujah, take our fortunes, please. And we're all just trying to move you. Could you be kind on days like these? Yep. It's a city that never sleeps. Rattle in its cage. Beauty sometimes hides the strangest of places. Dear Miss Hallelujah, would you take our fortunes, please? We're all just trying to move you to be kind on days like these. You gotta step out on your own sometimes. You gotta make it feel like home sometimes. 'Cause it's all you're gonna own. Life is gonna knock you up and down. You gotta bleed to make it right. Come on. Dear Miss Hallelujah, would you take our photons, please? Yeah. We're all just trying to move you. Could you be kind on days like these, yeah. Could you be kind on days like these, yeah. Could you be kind on days like these? Okay then. Yeah. Okay, so a really funny thing happened to me while I was getting ready for the gathering tonight. And of course, when I'm having one of those days, nothing comes easy, right? And so I set up outside. I had a plan for setting up outside and maybe playing some piano a little bit, maybe playing a new song that I shared last night again because it's in my head. And just as I got everything set up, the wind just started like smacking me in the face, which actually felt good because it's a hot day, but more importantly, it was smacking this microphone. Sorry. That microphone in the face. And I wanted you all to be able to hear okay. So I broke everything down and I set it back up in the house. and I was sitting here kind of planning and thinking about songs and just kind of taking a minute, right? And reflecting, and I realized that as I was playing, it was gonna look like, right, like I have, like, you can kind of just see, right, I've got brown something on my hand, and I thought that, oh, okay, this would be a really good metaphor for the day that I had today, right? So one of my tests this morning, we have this little air vent that is silver that goes on, and that is on the outside of our cabin. This is this junky little air vent, and it's fine. I mean, our whole little cabin's a little bit junky, like awesome junky, you know. But Allie and I were at Home Depot the other day, and we got some like brown spray paint, a couple different shades of spray paint, and so, you know, I tried out the different samples, and I was putting the spray. One of the cans was like normal, works like a spray paint can. Take out the top, spray. The other was like this weird like squeeze bottle, and it had like this trigger, this lock trigger, and I undid the lock. I tested out the spray paint, and as I was trying to put the lock back, I literally sprayed myself, right, with brown paint. That was not what made the day bad. I mean, that was like kind of a small funny moment, but I thought metaphorical of just one of those days where nothing quite goes right. But that's not even the funny part of the story. I was thinking about telling you all about that. And as I was thinking about telling you that, right, I was twiddling a pen in my hand, the same hand, and the pen exploded. The ink came all down. Anyways, fun, right? You gotta laugh. Hey, I've got a good life. I got no reason to complain about anything. And I'm grateful for all the things that I have. But you know what? Everybody's allowed to have bad days sometimes. I guess this is my surrender. I've tried to bend your ear, and I know there's so many others out there that I would rather see when I'm looking in the mirror. And I know that I don't belong here. You've given me all the signs, and I'd be better off if I didn't chase after all the things that I do not have every single time. How did I think it was right when it is so wrong, wrong, wrong? How did it take me so long to see that you are gonna keep chasing after every little thing you see? Pretty face, sorry. And I am done wasting my time wishing that the person you were chasing was me. I've thought about switching my scenery. I've attempted to make a change, and I keep coming back to dwell on the parts of me that probably will never be explained. These parts are so familiar. Love-hate is what I got, 'cause sometimes of everything that separates me from the pack is also something that I know's existing only in this spot. And I know you do everything right, but for me it's so wrong, wrong, wrong. How did it take me so long to see that you are gonna keep chasing after every pretty face you see? And I am done wasting my time wishing that person you were chasing try to be like you, I wind up so easily broken. I'm finally through, here's to watching me walk away. And you could take your pretty perfect self out of my way, because you are gonna keep chasing after every pretty face you see. And I am done wasting my time wishing that the person you were chasing was me. Yep. Can you sense a theme in the songs I chose today? I'll tell you what. We will get back to the downtrodden, feel sorry for yourself songs, because I love those songs. But let's take a little. We'll take a little stroll in another direction. In fact, actually, the tune that I wanted, and maybe some of you first timers, if there are some of you first timers here, welcome. I'm Adam. We call this The Gathering. If you haven't said hi to everybody yet, give them a what's up. One of the coolest things, I was talking to another musician friend of mine today, a guy named Will Daly from Massachusetts, and I was just telling him about you all and The Gathering, and I found myself saying this sentence that upon reflection, I really think is true, but it was the first time I'd ever said it. I was telling Will, he was asking about, he said he'd been on and kind of checked it out and was psyched about what we were doing here. And I said, yeah, it's really great to be able to play my music and share my music every night, but the coolest thing is that we really kind of, this group of people that comes out, we've really created a culture a little bit, and it's a culture that I am way more proud of than my little picky poems that I write and share. It just makes me really proud every time I get to I glimpse down at the chat screen that's scrolling through my computer so fast, and all the positivity that you all exude every single night. I don't know what I was talking about. I got distracted. It could be that the reason I'm having a challenging day is that it happens. My ADD gets raging and I can't keep a thought together, and then I start making stupid mistakes, and It's late night, dance with the raven under the moonlight. I chase my soul, and it seemed like a curious haven. Will it take me down? Take me down. My brother Art's hanging out again. I like it. 2 nights in a row, big bro. I took a trip to the record store. I got a taste and I want some more. We burn at the fire star. Then the girls come to break our hearts. Wanna live, I wanna seize the day. I turn around, hear the wise ones say it's late night. dance with the raven under the moonlight. I chase my soul and it seemed like a curious haven. Will it take me down? Take me down, yeah, yeah. In the hours when the bells don't toll, I wanna dance, I wanna lose control. Feel the burning inside my chest, that's the feeling I like best. I wanna live, I wanna seize the day, but in the darkness I find my way. It's late night, ha, ha, I dance with the raven under the moonlight, chasing my soul, and it seemed like a curious haven. Will it take me down? Take me down. Will it slay night? Dance with the raven under the moonlight. Chase my soul, and it seemed like curious haven. Will it take me down? Take me down. Woo. You guys are making me sweat tonight. Maybe I can. Okay, so now that the AC is off, I should open some windows, right? Oh God, that's never gonna. Oh God. Ow. Okay. Oh. Nothing smooth. Look at me. That's messy, right? This is like hot yoga. This is good. It goes well with whiskey. My Lord. All right. Couple more and then we got to go back to the self-deprecating song. You ever seen the movie 4 Weddings and a Funeral? Really good movie, and it's funny because in the movie the what is it? Who's the actor? Hugh Grant. He's always late, right? He's like, there are these epic scenes of him being in a wedding party and being late. Right, the alarm clock going off or not going off, and him waking up in bed and looking over and realizing the time and being like, oh my God. That happened to me once. One of my best buddies' weddings. We were in Belgium. And I overslept. Both Allie and I by like 4 hours. And I mean, it was just like a scene out of that movie, right? And then, of course, right, had to figure out a way to get a cab in a foreign country to take us like an hour and a half outside of the city that we were in. I mean, anyways, it was I show up, right, we're one of the last people to get there, right? Except for the bride, thank goodness. The bride was running very late that day. And my buddy, the groom, was just standing there shaking his head and smiling. It was a good moment. And then I got to play this song. We will spin through cities and oceans, round farms and coasts, the hidden corners and folds. I'll hold you and your heart is racing. The storm we're chasing, no one else can see. That's the way you dance with me. In the moments when I've lost my courage, when I'm torn and discouraged, when I'm bruised and cut, you'll be there, you will be my compass. You will hold your thumb against the bleed. That's the way you dance with me. The rest can walk and run, yeah. They can fly, they can stroll, they can drive, they can roll. Through all our miles to come, we'll be dancing as we go. When our love spins into autumn, when the years come tumbling, when our hair turns gray, I'll be as spellbound as the day I fell. Through my eyes' reflection, you can always see. I love the way you dance with me. I love the way you dance with me. That's the way you dance with me. Oh, I'm really itching to get back to the self-deprecating songs, but I'm going to play one more first. One more song filled with hope and positivity. And then we'll get back to the messy stuff. Oh, that doesn't sound good. You know, I'm really torn. I've got this situation. I got these really beat to hell guitars, right? And this part is actually probably the best held up part of the guitar. I mean, right? It's just the part that we see as beat up. But inside the guitar, there are all these pieces of wood that are holding the guitar together. And my guitars, this one's the same way over here. Look at this one too. I mean, it's there, right? Like, and these things have been glued back together in so many different ways. And I don't want to stop playing them because they feel like me. And I love them. I love the way they sound and I love the way they feel. But they are not as strong as they used to be. And I think one of the reasons I have such trouble tuning is, or keeping them in tune. I mean, one of the reasons I have trouble tuning is because my ear ain't great. My bandies will tell you that. Or maybe it's just my attention to detail isn't great. But I don't know, it would probably serve me as a musician to get a guitar that ain't falling apart. But I'm not sure if it would serve me as an artist. Anyways, these are the things I think about sometimes on hard days. You gotta stop. Come on like a hurricane wind. You gotta spark. The lights the fire that never ends. In the times when hope is gone, you give me the strength to carry on. I know our path is long, but I believe you gotta rise up like the dawning restless day. You got a voice when there are no words to say. Everything you do, I'll be watching out for you. I know our path is true, 'cause I believe. And I believe in the strength of one. I believe in a change to come. I believe that there's never been an easy way. I will walk through the wind and the rain. Know you would do the same, 'cause I believe. Yeah, I'll stand with you now. When your heart beats in a crowd, I'll stand with you now. When your soul, it screams out loud. Everything you do, I'll be watching now for you. I know our path is true, 'cause I believe. I believe in the strength of one. I believe that a change will come. I believe that there's never been an easy way. I will walk through the wind and the rain. Yeah, know you do the same, 'cause I believe. I'm gonna stand on the top of the mountain, raise my hand to the fire. I will not back out of the cover. I will not back down from the fight. I will make my voice a hurricane, set my soul alight. I will not stop. I will not stop. I will not stop, 'cause I that felt good. Didn't want to play a hopeful song tonight, but I did, and it made me feel good. So there. Did I see my little nephew? Reed is on with us. What's up, buddy? Reed and I are exchanging videos right now He is on Rubik's Cube Completion Lesson 1. I'm very excited for us to get to Lesson 2. It's going to be good. This song not only serves the purpose of coming from a place where, as I was writing, I was struggling internally. But it's also a new song, so it's fresh and it's still kind of in the honeymoon phase. Also, I should say, I don't play guitar with much technique, and so I bang on the strings a lot, and that gets them out of tune, right? And I went on tour. This was crazy. When I went on tour, it's not crazy. It makes perfect sense. When I went on tour with John Oates, who has really nice instruments, right? He would tour around, and he had a couple acoustic guitars that he loved, and they sounded beautiful, right? And they're beautiful instruments. And when we would get back to the hotel, no matter how late it was, no matter how tired we were, he would make sure to bring his guitars into the hotel with us, so that his guitars all the time would stay in the same general temperature zone, right? And here I am, right? Like, I leave I got too much stuff to do, man. I leave the guitars in the tour van and stumble into the hotel and pass out and wake up early and do it all over again. And these guitars, believe it or not, spend their nights here in the desert outside. Which is not great when I then bring them into a air-conditioned room, which is clearly not air-conditioned anymore. All right, Little Moon, that's what this is called. Must be driving in the wrong direction, as each day gets farther from feeling like home. Must be striving without reflection, as each day gets farther from feeling like home. Little moon guide me on, counting my paces, dust on my laces, walking with ghosts that ain't what is gone, trying to tell us quietly things we have today. Little moon, throw just a little glow to guide my way. I've made so many mistakes, but without each and every one of them, I'd not be in this place. And I try to throw the wood of pains and good of pains away, practice my falling with grace, feel the wind whisper on my face. Just surviving my imperfections when days are hard, feeling like home. Little moon guide me on, count counting my paces, dust on my laces, walking ghosts and what is gone. Trying to cherish quietly the things I have today. Little moon, throw just a little road to guide my way. Little moon, guide me on, counting my paces, dust on my laces, walking with ghosts, letting go what is gone. Trying to cherish quietly the things I have today. Little moon, throw just a little road to guide my way, to guide my guide my way. That got me sweaty again. All right, this is one I have not shared with you all at the gathering yet. This is a song that I wrote 15 years ago on a hard day. And I like the song. It got lost in the shuffle. It got stuck to the back of the closet, you know? You know that place where our old varsity jackets end up hanging out, you know? This one is called The Underdog's Day. I'm not sure it's finished yet. In fact, as I was knocking the dust off of it today and practicing it for you, I even changed some of the lyrics to make it feel better, which is the coolest thing about music. It is a living art form and it can keep changing. It makes me happy. And because I've never shared this, this is a momentous moment for me, because every time I share a new song, that song becomes part of the story, right? And anyways. You might count me out. You may look at me with a lot of doubt. I know most people do. But someday the glory's gonna come to the fool. Then I'll be biding my time till I'm ready to lay it on the line, 'cause I'm moving as fast as I can, hitting my stride, yes I am. Soon enough the people will say, I should have saw it coming. The Underdog's Day. Ooh, yeah. It's the Underdog's Day. I may not look like much when you shrug me off and give me the brush, but karma is sweet and true. When I'm up on top of the world, in the same air as you, 'cause I'm moving as fast as I can. I'm hitting my stride, yes I am. Soon enough the people will say, should've saw it coming. The underdog's day. Underdog's day. Yeah. My stride, yes I am. Soon enough the people will say, should've saw it coming. The underdog's day. Woo. The underdog's day. Underdog's day. Thanks for listening to that one. Took 15 years for me to share that song with anyone but my mom. I play my mom all the songs that I write. She is both the most thoughtful. Oh, thanks for the claps, y'all. Glad you liked it. My ma is both the most thoughtful listener I know and, like many of the people closest to me, she does not pull her punches either, and that is, I think, the healthiest thing for a musician to be surrounded by. People that don't pull their punches. That's probably the healthiest thing for any of us to be surrounded by. You know what, before we start, thanks for making me feel better today. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May you turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us, golden we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we had. For these moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly, right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us take one down slow. Let us take one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Shorts tonight. This might be my first night at the gathering with shorts. I know they're never on camera. My legs aren't really on camera anyways, but I like to wear pants out of respect for you, even when it's hot. Thank you for being here. Thanks to my amazing team, volunteers and musicians, and workers. Thanks to the fellas at Well Told for sponsoring our series. And thanks to you all for coming out and being such a positive part of my life. It means a lot to me. And I know you know that. Be safe. Look out for one another. And I'll see you tomorrow.